Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, we're on the way. Kimmich. Goretzka. Well, any visiting team would come here with a certain sense of dread.
It's true, it's a scary prospect for any visiting team to come here and try to take something away. Someone's eventually going to manage it.
Gets up to head it! It's in!
What? To do it like that? Absolutely brilliant, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he just whacks it away. Cologne have it back and they can go again. Dashing forward at pace. Played down the flank. Played back in. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style. 2-0 and in next to no time. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Decent looking ball. Breaks on here, and he's surging through.
Tah just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, that's nice. Kimmich, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. And it's Davis. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Hector has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
And it's played forward. Knocks it away. Davis. Kimmich. Has a pop! And the ball's come out! Danger averted for now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Into the channel, Davis, aimed in towards the centre. And it's Goretzka. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been won straight back. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kimmich plays it forward. And here's Kane. It's a brilliant interception.
Kane really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Loses his balance and loses the ball. A real chance to break. Hoists it forward. He's gone for it! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. He's making good use of his strength. He's gone for it! Kimmich. And it's hard. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're off again. Kane, he's in, hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's been levered clear. And it's Tar. Goretzka. Get that clear. And here's Davis. Defenders on the back foot. Goretzka. A heavy challenge. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Cologne, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Two goals ahead and looking comfortable. Gets it over to the other flank. Hector.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kane certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And here's Kane, gets it back. Deftly done. Looking for space out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Plays it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Could be a chance, going for goal!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And it's played forward. Tar. Forward it goes. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Cologne really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Davis. Interference and very necessary. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Hector. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played into space out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Goretzka. Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Has he picked him out? Has a pop!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
And the ball needed to be better there. Strakosha can claim that. Cologne can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kane, shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Crosses it in low. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Plays it over to the other flank. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Davis. And here's Kane. And help's available out wide. Gnabry. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's been taken straight back. Out to the left it goes. 100% record away from home in this league, Jim. That really is quite something.
I can't tell you how tough it is to do what they're doing this season on your...
Oh, shooting chance! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Davis goes looking. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Davis. Massive leap! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Leverkusen, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Tries to get it clear. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Gnabry gets into a dangerous position, and that's been won straight back. Has a pass! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, terrible pass. Davis tries to switch the play.
Leverkusen have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are...
And they've been caught out here. It's come loose. Kimmich. Was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets it back. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Now it's Kane.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Now surely. Leverkusen do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Hoists it forward. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Gets wrestled off the ball. Gnabry. Kane. He's had a go! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
To get it forward quickly. That's paid to a promising move. With a delicate ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's got through. He's in space and looking for options. And we hit half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paid.
And the finish! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Big chance! It's broken loose. defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Gnabry. Gets the chance to cross. Out to the right. And that should be the keeper's. Fekir.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
And it's Kane. Done very well to intervene. Fekir. Across the field it goes. It'll be a throw-in. So here comes the substitution. Gnabry created one goal already. Quick ball forward. Gnabry crosses it. It's a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And out to safety. Gets it back. Fekir, who was a starter in the last game. And the counter is on. Fekir gets the better of his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gnabry! It's anyone's ball. Gets good distance on it. Aimed in towards the centre. Defence has got rid of that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. No way through there. Kane. Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. He spotted the run and played him through.
they didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Leverkusen have it back and they can go again. That is terrific skill. Place it into the box. You can get that clear.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Driving on, a real charge here. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Draxler. Well, any visiting team would come here with a certain sense of dread.
It's true, it's a scary prospect for any visiting team to come here and try to take something away. Someone's eventually going to manage it, with the emphasis on eventually. Save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. He's made sure that that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yoshida. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Kane, played out to the right. And that's been won straight back, out to the right. Crosses in a low one. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. And he's surging through. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fence has got rid of that. Kane is a man at the top of his game, isn't he?
Yeah, he exudes confidence, and so he should. Fit, sharp and strong. He's delivering everything he's got right now, and his body language is telling us he wants a lot more.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. He's got options out wide. Real chance! He scored!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Plays it out to the flank. Davis battles to win it back. A real chance to break. And here's Kane. Away from immediate danger. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka! Clearance is short. It's one! It's bounced out! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to locate someone up front. Gets into some space. It's one! Double quick time. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has he found his man? Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. The action has already resumed here. He's had that, goes for goal! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys. Kane gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Goretzka. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Schalke seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
What an adventurous run from a defender. That's gone a long way up and away.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly, and he's away. It's a loose ball. Gets it, and now what? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Schalke have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Yoshida positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, real danger here. Kane turns and goes back. Goretzka. Chip through. Played into space out wide. Kane. And it's Kane. And it's got through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Goretzka. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kane looks to play him in, but I might
deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
He gets past his man. Shot a goal! And that's past the post.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Defending was strong and firm. Good offside that time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kimmich goes looking, has a hit! They scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played in with accuracy. Plays it out to the wing. Kimmich done very well to intervene. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So what can they conjure from this one? Great reaction! The defence can get it clear. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Dinked in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Goretzka.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to break out here. Forward it goes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played out to the right. And help's available out wide. And that's it. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he
shapes to shoot! And they've been caught out here. Gets good distance on it. Struck first time. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Dortmund must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Davis. And it's Kane. It's got through to him. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Goretzka really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Dortmund are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They have scored in 5 games running. Dortmund are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's had a go! And in again! And it's a goal! Kane did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
So we have our breakthrough.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Schüller. Dortmund, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Goretzka. Goretzka gets it out to the wing. It's a promising run he's making on the right. How about a shot? Has a hit! They've done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. They're
Kane! And for a moment, time stood still.
a chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Schüller. Nemecha. Kimmich battles to win it back. Kimmich provides an outlet. Schüller is there to heave it away. Hoists it high. Tries a shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Davis drives it forward. Goretzka cuts it out. Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's in, shoots! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Davis. Tar. Across the field it goes. Davis. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Has a goal! Danger averted for now. Chance! Davis. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking to break out here. Nemecha tries to stroke it through. Got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Dortmund grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well positioned to make that interception. Gross. A real chance to break. Big chance! And he's there to hoof it away. half-time whistle goes.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Ready into the second period. Could be a chance here. Kane. This could fall anywhere. That's been won straight back. And now the breakaway. Nemecha. And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Shot!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Goes for goal! Oh, off the bar! And it's played forward. Has he found his man? Right through the middle. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Get that clear. That'll be a throw. Plays it back. It's Goretzka! And it's Goretzka. Davis. Well read, he sorted that out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Out to the right. Played into the middle. Neuer claims it. Kane. Out to the left it goes. Striding. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's become a case of men against boys. Chan. Schüller. Goretzka. And it's Kane. Oh, great ball! Goes for goal! Oh, almost a sixth!
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
The changes then in quick succession. And here's Kane. Kane, good run. Where to from here? Goretzka. Davis. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chan. Brandt. Schuller tries to switch the play. It's come loose. He spotted the run and played him through. He's gone for it! It's oh, real danger here. Gets up to head it! It's anyone's ball. Cleared without complication. And here's Kane. And the shot! Sticks it away! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Just brushed off the ball there. Chance to break. Good ball. Room for a shot. He's gone for it. He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gets it back. Done very well to intervene. Well played, he saw that coming. Brandt. And through to the goalkeeper. Schuller does well there, alert. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hits one! They've scored!
Dortmund are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Dortmund playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Schuller with the slide tackle there. And that's that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.